The message is, welcome to fall recruiting in San Houston Area Council. I always talk about a leader casting a vision, and our vision is this. We have the potential to make a positive impact on the lives of youth and families in our community. It's what we do and the way we do it, and we want to tell all of our units, thank you for your efforts to build tomorrow's leaders by growing Scouting today. We want to grow Scouting now. Every Cub Scout who joins in the San Houston Area Council gets a rocket. Look at this cool rocket. And every one of you is going to have one to have at your training. Get it up in the air and remind your units to use it when they are doing their recruiting. This says a lot. Regardless of what the words come out of your mouth, you get this up in the air and the kids get excited. Get excited about rockets. The rockets will be distributed by DEs when Scouts have registered and paid. That's no change from years in the past. And as you notice on the first page, we try to put some of the key points. Then when your families join you at the PAC orientation meeting in a week or so, they'll actually get their rocket. So remember, the instant recognition item again this year is the patch. Family Scouting. Everybody should have heard about that. It's coming, it's here, effective August 1st. That's next Wednesday, folks. Anybody waiting to get some young ladies signed up on August 1st? Anybody standing by for that? Okay, fun. We are welcoming girls in this Cub Scouting in the San Houston Area Council. I want you to say those first few words with me. We are welcoming girls to Cub Scouting. Okay, we are not letting them in, we're not getting in, we're not, okay, we are welcoming girls to Scouting. And we are looking forward to providing a lot of exciting opportunities for all of our new Scouts. Remember, this spring and some of the summer, our charter organizations should have made their decisions by now about whether they're going to say boy only, if they want to be girl only, or if they're going to have bins of both girls and boys. There are 2 sets of bullets here that you should probably go over as you train next week or the week after. If your PAC is welcoming family scouting. Family scouting means what? Girls and boys. Okay, family scouting, the whole family. Number 1 instruction for everyone is going to be to follow the 2018 Fall Recruitment Guide. Okay? Make sure no one leaves your training without knowing that that's this handout. We want them to read every bit of it. It's not that long. It's got a lot of great information. Number 2, make sure as you talk to PAC leaders, you're emphasizing their Be a Scout pin. The council cannot change that for them. The unit needs to go update the Be a Scout pin. There is a place to notate that it is family scouting, so that they'll see that if they log into Be a Scout and look for a thing, look for a unit. A key point on joining, make sure you're reminding people that a den for girls means a registered female leader who's 21 years or older. That's a new requirement. There are big questions. What if I only get a couple of girls that show up at my sign-up night? What should I do? That's not enough for a den. What would you do if you had 2 boys sign up? They showed up, right? We want that den to grow. So what do we tell those young ladies and their moms or their dads? Go bring a friend. Okay, yes, you can join our PAC. We're going to help you grow this den. So between now and next week's parent orientation, go back and get 2 of your friends to come back with you, and you get 2 friends to come back with you, and moms or dads, you get some of your neighbors and tell them, if you want to join, these are our den. And then celebrate as every new kid joins. That should be our attitude, whether it's a girl den or a boy den. Help the kids see the potential to bring their friends in and fill their den up. Please don't turn people away that want to join Scouts because we don't have a large enough bench. Remember when necessary, we can combine, just like we have had to do the boy dens. You go only starting off with 2 wolves and 3 bears. And think for a minute there. You can put them together temporarily as long as they're all the same gender. You put the boys together, you can put the girls together. You don't combine girls and boys, right? Everybody clear on that? So if your PAC has family scouting, those are your questions. If your PAC is either all boys or all girls, and you have a family come with the gender that's not the one that you're providing a program for, then the bottom bullet reminds you that if you have a family with maybe you may have a son and a daughter, then you can let them know that help them find a path nearby for that other child to join. And again, we'll help them work through that. We're going to be helpful and friendly and all that kind of stuff. Last bullet, I want to really stress. No matter where you are, whether you're at the church, you're at the school, you're at a community organization, you could have any kind of organization standing next to you doing recruiting at open house, or at least a teacher or something like that. A scout is courteous, a scout is kind, a scout is friendly, and we are going to do that no matter who is recruiting on either side of us. We are helpful, how we take the table down, whatever it is. Okay? We want to always keep our recruiting efforts fun, and we are always courteous to whoever is around us. That's important for all of us. We are wearing the uniform of the Boy Scouts of America, and we want people wanting to join our organization because of the way we walk and talk and do fun stuff. Right? Yes. Okay. All right, Lion program. This is going to be cute. We're going to have so many little kids everywhere. So we are bringing in welcoming girls, and we are bringing in the kindergartners all at the same time. It's going to be a fun recruiting year. So you can have girls and boys coming in from kindergarten. And the cool thing is, I think, as we go to the grade school, everybody can do it. Depending on your programs. And then if your student's not doing both girls and boys, we'll help them find a home. Okay. There is a district Lion champion in every district. So if you have Lion questions or you have somebody that doesn't know everything, again, rather than give out information you're not really sure about, try to have your Lion champion maybe at your training, when you do your district training at Roundtable, and introduce that person and make sure everybody knows where to find that resource. Okay? You don't have to know all the answers. You just want to know who to point to help them find their resource, right? A reminder on sign-up night branding. We are saying sign-up night, not some of those other things. We used to call it rally. We used to say school night for scouting. Not everybody's in the school, and nobody knew what a rally was. Maybe thought it was orange or something else. So sign-up night, because if you are going to sign-up night for Cub Scouts, what are you going for? Sign up. Yes, that's the magic answer. Okay, very good. One thing you're going to notice throughout this handout, you're going to see links on here. We've got Be a Scout mentioned a bunch of times. We also have, you'll see at the bottom of the page, seedshack.org recruiting for the latest resources and ideas. Now this is still under development. By the time you do your training next week or the week after, there's going to be more stuff out there. But rather than pointing our unit sign-up night, it's still hard enough to say some of the words sometimes, to the website, then go here, then click the membership, then go to resources. This will take you straight there. And you will be on the page that you can choose. Sign-up night, if you want web resources, if you want copies of documents, whatever. So get familiar with that and promote that at your trainings. All right? Key elements to sign-up nights. You're going to notice as you go through this guide, and I really encourage everyone of you that is going to be putting on this training next week or the week after to get familiar with this now. This is your homework. It's only 13 pages. There's a page on the back for notes. You don't have to study that page. It's blank. But the other pages, try to get familiar with them so you know what's in here. There's somebody that's new to sign-up night, organizing. You don't have to sit and spend 2 hours telling them how to do it. Turn to this page and say, these are key things to remember. And if you don't know how to do any of these, let me help you. Or go to www.shack.org/what's the magic word? Recruiting. Okay. So I'm not going to read all these to you. I just want you to see the first one is really important, and we're going to talk more about that. Pack leaders need to choose their sign-up night method. We've talked about both of these methods. We talked about them last year. We're going to tell you more about them this year and make sure that you can teach them. That's the key. You're not going to get your units to try new things if you don't show them how to do it and make it easy and let them see that this is really fun and this might work really well for you. So as you do your training, you'll make sure to remind them that after you go home and do this and read through your things, you'll need to decide which method you're going to use. Either one is fine. You can even combine them, but I think it's easier to choose one. There's some tips for success here. Keep it short. There's actually some suggestions on what it should be. Do it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Nobody's going to want to come to a rally on a Friday night. On a sign-up night. I get it. Okay. To sign-up night on a Friday, right? In bold, you will see a really important one, especially for your pack leaders. You need to get a completed youth application on everybody that shows up. So we've tried to go through and put things and try to put them in order, and we try to highlight when we need to really stress stuff at your training. Any questions on any of that so far? Key elements. Okay. The recruiting timeline, some of you have seen this at membership breakouts at council coordinator before, but your unit leaders that you're training in the next week or two may not have seen it. They may have heard some of it from you. How many of you had a good recruiting set of phone calls and you talked to almost all of your units sometime between May and now? That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, Connie's got it. Okay, pretend this is a piece of chocolate because I don't have anything. All right. So why a timeline? Turn to page 4. The key thing is it gives you important steps by month. We're in late July, into August, and you go down and start looking at what you're supposed to be doing. You need to make sure that all of your packs have somebody coming to your training next week or the week after, depending on when your roundtable is. You need to remind them, send them an email, call them personally, tell them you're the membership chair and you're looking forward to seeing them there. It's real hard to train people if they're not in the room. So make sure you get your folks there to train them. Okay? You need to understand this, and you can make sure you're reminding your unit leaders what they need to get done between now and the night night comes. Okay? This is really not that hard, but preparing ahead of time and getting organized is so important, just like everything else we do. All right. Preparing new families. I want to spend just a minute on this because to me this is just so important. Packs that are strong, packs that grow, that have sign-up nights where the kids are just flooding in the doors, have one thing in common. They really get prepared and they get ready to have new people joining their group. So we've got 3 things that we want to make sure everyone is doing. Create a short, colorful pack information sheet. In years gone by, people were very tempted to do, well, actually some days, a 3-ring binder. Anybody get a 3-ring binder when they join their unit? Or how about a handout that a staple couldn't go through, so it had a bulldog clip on the front? And it told you it was intimidating. A pack information sheet, there's a sample of exactly how to do it with fill-in fields at shax.org/recruitment. You got it. You can go on there and fill in the information, and you've got one that already has graphics and 2 colors on it. It has a few key leaders. It has a summary of the pack calendar, like maybe just key fall dates, like the handout and subgroups and stuff like that. A few things about expenses. It's not a whole budget. It's a snippet of your unit, and it's enough to give a new family on sign-up night. That's the pack information sheet, really focusing on getting one of those ready for your unit. Number 2, involve your parents in the unit in creating a welcoming environment. What did you find when you came in the door outside, in the front, in the lobby tonight? A whole bunch of people. Was there anybody saying hello? Was anybody helping you sign in? Was anybody making you feel welcome? You know, Bob, Dr. Some of you got here really early. Okay.
You did.
Sorry about that. Bob snuck in. All right. But ideally, you want to be there early and set up, and somebody should be saying hello to every single person who comes in the door. You should not feel like you don't know where you're going when you show up for sign-up night. I went to the BSA's national annual meeting in May, and I went to a session called "What's the Deal with Millennial Parents?" That sounded interesting to me. I thought, okay, I want to go find out because I'm, not one. I'm a parent of one, but not one. And it was statistics, interesting and well done and everything. 2 things really stuck with me. Nationally, the people that answered Voice of the Scout, everybody know about Voice of the Scout survey different things. Nationally, last year, people that joined Cub Scouting, the #1 reason that they quit was nobody made them feel welcome. They didn't get connected. They had no friends. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't understand the fill in the blank, uniform, lingo, all those initials. And so if mom quits, to the little tiger or the wolf. They're gone. Okay? And you probably don't get that mom back. So, nationally, the #1 reason nobody made them feel welcome. Scout is friendly. We can do this better, can't we? So it starts here. We need to teach that. We need to make sure that when you give your message next week or the week after, really encourage your units. Get your folks there. You don't have to have everybody in a khaki uniform. If Johnny's mom isn't a registered leader, but she's super friendly and she really helps at all the whatevers, does she have a packed t-shirt? Probably. So have her wear her packed t-shirt to sign up night. Everybody doesn't have to wear khaki uniforms. Get your friendly parents out to greet people at the door. We're so glad you're here, and your little girl is just the cutest thing, and your son is going to be a great bear or whatever. Make them feel welcome. All right. The other thing I was going to tell you is 80%, this is again from the What's Wrong with Millennials, 80% of the people that signed up for Cub Scouts last year had absolutely no connection to scouting before they came to the sign-up night. We usually thought that a lot of our folks are coming because they're legacy scouters. They were in it as a youth. Their parents were their, den leader or their Girl Scout leader or whatever it may be. 80%, they came for the first time to check out scouting. There was something about the scouting program, the promotion, the activities, whatever it was, that drew them to sign-up night. That's really good news for us. That means what you do right now, between now and mid-September when you have sign-up night, makes a huge difference about who comes to your event, right? Okay, so we want to get out there and be doing that. The other statistic, I'll throw this out. These are the 3 things I remember the best. The average tenure for a Cub Scout in the records is 15 months. The suspicion is, from the guys that are working on the statistics, is it's really 3 months, and then that extra year is when you got them to go ahead and return, but they didn't come back. 3 months. That's the time we have to make an impact and get them connected to scouting and keep the kids hooked on the program. We can do this, but we have to do it better and with be more intent about it when we get started. So remember those 3 statistics when you think about what's the deal with millennial parents, because I thought that was really good. And I wanted you all to know that because I think it makes a difference in how we approach this. Okay, a third key thing to get your new families connected is make sure that all of your units in your districts have a parent orientation meeting. Too many PACs do sign-up nights, and they just launch into the first PAC meeting. And go back there when you were that age and the kids were little, and you go to that PAC meeting, and there's a lot of people, and it's chaos, and there's kids on the floor, there's kids running around, and there are siblings that aren't, people are in uniform and not in uniform, and you don't know where to go. You don't know what a den is yet. You don't know where to sit. You're not going to hang around there very long, right? So parent orientation meeting is supposed to be about a week, maybe a few days, but about a week after sign-up night. The PAC should have this scheduled, have this 1-page flyer. Guess where you can find the sample of what the flyer looks like. shag.org/recruiting. 1-page thing. It has the date, the time, the location, PAC information sheet, PAC orientation flyer. 2 key things to put in your hands when they come to your sign-up night. That's your night. You've got more time to spend with your parents and make sure they get more information about the calendar. That's when you can show them all the world funds if you want to. And talk about fundraising and that kind of stuff. And have an activity plan for the kids. It's kind of like what we used to do when we did 2-hour sign-up nights. Anybody remember 2-hour sign-up nights? I remember one. That was torture. Okay. The PAC orientation meeting, parent orientation meeting, is also where you've got newly registered scouts. They processed their application and paid their money. So what do they get at the parent orientation meeting? Rockets. If you tell the kids at sign-up night, those little boys and girls that don't forget, since your mom and dad signed you up tonight you need your instant recognition items. Here's your patch, invisible patch. Here's your patch. And next, whatever night, Thursday, when you come back for parent orientation, mom and dad, that's a really great night. You're going to meet people and you're going to feel like you really get to know our PAC so much better. And the cool thing for you, Betty and Bobby, is you're going to get your rockets. That's all they'll remember. Those kids will remind mom or dad to get back into the parent orientation. Make sure that you have the rocket in your hand so that you remind your unit leaders to have your rocket out. Don't have it sitting in a box. Don't just talk about it. What does a kid remember? It's a rocket. Okay, get your rocket out. Role of unit leadership. Again, you don't have to read all your way through these. Tell your unit leaders when they come to your training, these are some this is a good checklist. If you're doing this for the first time and you're not sure where to start, just to get organized, this is a good checklist. And you're going to know that because when you leave here, before you have your roundtable next week or the week after, what are you going to do with your great fall recruiting guide? You're going to study it and you're going to know it. You're going to say, this is a great checklist. You're going to be all ready to go. Okay. Marketing your sign-up night. C, shack.org/recruiting for all your recruiter resources. These are not new things, except maybe when you get down to social media. Some of those you may not have seen. Yard signs are going to pick up tonight. Flyers and posters are here tonight. But there's other things you can be doing. And some of these you may think, well, I don't know, we've never done that before. So try it this year. You got Lions coming. You got Family Scouting coming. This would be a great year to encourage your pack leaders. Go all out and see what happens. Launch it, man. Let's launch it and see what happens. Meet the teacher night and open house. Don't forget, for those of you that maybe don't have as much school access as you'd like to have, you can often get in for Meet the Teacher night at a table. It may just be a small table like that one, and you may be in a line of other people doing the same thing. But if you put up fun pictures, you stand there in the hall with your uniform on. If you don't have room to put up a full tent, then get one from Build-A-Bear that's about this big. You know, put it on your table and it's a tent. You'll notice it. And then while you talk to children as they go down the hall, what should you have in your hand at open house or Meet the Teacher? So this works. Done this myself. They may not even all speak English and they know what this is. Okay? So this is a critical thing for success at Meet the Teacher open house where there are hundreds of parents and kids crowding by. You want them to stop long enough, you can. Name, phone number, and email so that you can remind them. Send an email back and sign up. Come back, I want to see you. So you can sign up and get your rocket next week. That kind of stuff. So have the rocket in your hand. Peer-to-peer cards, emailing parents, and then social networking. Somebody was mentioning Nextdoor the other day. We've got so many resources out there, guys. Take the time to encourage your leaders to sign up for the things in your area. Okay? Our marketing team is working on some social media stuff. I know Shane's got some of the impact newspapers, community impacts in parts of town are on the list of places that are going to get some scout stuff. But let's own this. We need to own this at the district level. We need to encourage our units to do it. They can't just be one person that markets Cub Scouts. Let's get out there and jump in and do all this. Okay, here comes some of the fun, some of the new stuff for this year. When we said pick a method, we said pick a presentation method or the table model method. You might notice we've got some displays in the room. Okay? And these are not hard. We encourage you to do this at your roundtable training. Again, you're training your units how to do this well, because what you do at your training is what you're encouraging them to do at their assignment time. So what have we got up here? We've got our model campsite. Yours isn't going to look the same. It won't be the same tent. Sure won't be the same cook stove, because that's like brand spanking, the scout shot. Better not be taking stuff on the scout shot. But the chairs, you can tell the chairs are some of the more used. There's a couple sleeping bags. There's a backpack. Put a fishing pole. You put whatever you want up for model campsite to do. No. Clever. Throw David some time. That would be cool if we gave out a model campsite of the school night resources. We're going to sign up night resources. All right. So this, whether you do a presentation method or you do the table model campsite, is part of the deal. And we're going to show you how that works. And then around the sides over there is part of the table model. We're going to get to that in just a minute. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the presentation method. You saw this model before where a unit leader does most of the presentation and it's fast-paced, etc. I'm going to really stress, because I want you to stress, it doesn't matter which of these two methods that your packs pick. It is very important to have a group of adults helping put on silent night. The idea that a couple of a husband and wife can just grab something and run up to the school and go in and set up at the table with some applications and maybe one lonely Pinewood Derby card sitting on the table and think that that looks exciting to a 7-year-old, it just doesn't. So you need more people to help you, whether they're in a pack t-shirt or a uniform or whatever. 8 to 10 that's just me pushing a number. You may have 6, but I want people thinking more than that. Think about 2 people at least greeting at the door. You're going to need people helping people fill out their application forms. You're going to want, in the presentation models, people need to get in at the tables by grade. If you're doing a table model, you're going to need some posts at the table. So you need more people to have a great sign-up night. The other message that sends, whether your adults are in a t-shirt or in your uniform, as long as they're friendly, cheerful people, is this is a fun place to be. Our family would enjoy being part of this group. I may not know how this works, but I like these people. If they only meet one person, and that person is tired from being at work all day, just wants to get through this, please sign up for forms and leave your money at the door. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so let's talk about the presentation method, and now, drum roll. You guys are going to see tonight's premiere edition of the first of 2 recruiting videos made for you by your very own folks here in the Sam Houston Area Council.
Welcome to a new recruiting resource in the Sam Houston Area Council. We've made 2 videos showing 2 different methods of conducting a fun and successful Cub Scout sign-up night. This video documents what we call the presentation method, where all the parents and new youth are seated in a large room, like a school cafeteria, and the presentation is done by a fun and energetic leader in the pack. Other leaders need to be on hand to help with greeting, adult recruiting, youth registration, and answering questions. A few tips for success. The lead presenter really needs to be an energetic person who can hold the attention of all the youth and parents for about 20 minutes. Avoid the use of PowerPoints and keep the presentation short, no longer than 20 to 30 minutes. Remember to invite parents back for a parent orientation meeting in a week or so they can get more information. All sign-up nights are designed to be fast-paced for today's parents. The key to making it successful is advanced planning and preparation, and a model campsite with a tent should be to one side of the presenter so everyone clearly sees some scouting fun while they're there. For more information, including a checklist and a sample agenda, refer to the 2018 Sign-Up Night Guide, which you'll find on our website.
All sign-up nights are designed to be fast-paced for today's busy parents. In other words, please don't bore people to death before they ever sign up. That would be the subtitle of that sentence, all right? The presentation method is when you have your energetic presenter up front. That may or may not be the Cub Master. This is your person that's really good at, come on kids, welcome to Scouts tonight. We're so glad you're here, and can stay on point and be done in 20 minutes. All right? If you need an example of that, go back 2 years on Facebook and you can actually find it. It's still out there for Sam Houston Area Council. Dustin Sweet, I didn't think he could do it, but he did in 20 minutes. And he told us a short story of scouting. You know, he was younger back then, right? I don't know if he can do this 20 minutes anymore or not. But it's truly the presentation method. So everybody comes in and you sit them down. So you need your greeters sending people to the table. You want to briefly talk about your pack. Then you're going to say, and where are my first graders? Remember, they don't know what a tiger is yet, right? Where are my first graders? And you have them come up front, and everybody gets some face time. You'll see that more in the video when the longer version comes out, but you got the idea tonight. So here's your checklist for how to do your presentation method, right? You still need to have a bunch of people that come help. You want that vibrant presenter. If your Cub Master is shy, that's not the person who's going to come. So coach your units when they come to training. This is the one where you want that fun-loving person up front, okay? You're not gonna over-talk scouting. No PowerPoint, don't be putting up slides with the budget and the whole calendar for the year and all that kind of stuff. And you don't need it because what did you hand them? That's one piece of paper? A pack information sheet, right? You don't need to talk about time together. We've all become really good friends, and we want you to be part of our group. So please sign up tonight. We want everyone that joins our pack. We want every parent to help. We'll help you find the right thing to do. Be encouraging when you're inviting leaders. Don't make it sound like it's just the most boring thing in the world. We have a bad habit of talking people out of what we want them to do. Let's talk about the table rotation method for just a second. That's on your next page. Now you can cue up for when you start showing your film. All right. Notice that the recommended staff is again 10 uniform leaders or people from a nearby group, or maybe a commissioner or somebody from the district committee. Interesting statistic I got from a conversation with the Capital Area Council about Boston. They saw a 6% increase in membership last year just by having a district person present at a sign-up night event. Somebody from outside the unit. That district person was a resource. They could help answer questions. They could guide a little bit if somebody got off track. And they collected the paperwork and the money and got it back to the DE. We all know our district executives can't be at every single sign-up night and there's multiples on the same night. So that's a great idea. Those of you that know you're being a commissioner, ask them to be part of your sign-up night. If you don't, if the commissioners are stretched that night, maybe there's somebody on your district committee that can come. If not, what about the troop that your son was in or whatever? Reach out to your resources. Those of you that are in troops, reach out to your packs and ask them when they're doing their sign-up night and if they'd like somebody to come over and help. It's a great way to have a more experienced scout volunteer at your sign-up night. Yes?
One thing I noticed last year where some of the older scouts, the Boy Scouts, would come down to the pack level, it would entertain some of these.
Yes. Another great idea. Use your older scouts that are focused and, coming, yes, to come back. Even some of your weeklos can come and help that night, but also scouts from the troop that have crossed over from the pack or something. That's a great idea to have them come help us sign up. Yes.
We had an issue a couple years ago where we had a predominantly Spanish school. We went to rally together. When they saw us in uniform, we were kids. And they didn't. We got no back. The following month, we went back out of uniform and youth uniform. We picked up 4 people.
Great. That's the other thing I would do, because I'm a unit commissioner at a school that is heavily Hispanic. And when we go to open house and they see us in uniform and we're with the kids that are already in the pack, that helps a lot with that as well. So, but that's a really good point. Sometimes uniform can be scary when people do not have a scouting background. Or from another. Scare the children. Very good point. All right, let's talk about the table rotation, because I want you to watch the video that's going to turn on a minute ago. All right, again, 10 leaders, make that your goal. Let's get plenty of people there to help. In this model, you still got your model campsite, but we're going to move it into the middle of the room. So pretend that these chairs are not here. You would only need like this half the room. Put your campsite in the center. It's the hub of the wheel. Then these 5 tables can go around that, and they are going to go around like all the way around. And you want your guests inside the tables. You want your host behind the tables. You don't want everybody out there walking behind you wandering away. You want everybody here where you can visit with them. You still have a sign-up table at the front. And there's a graph on page 10 that shows you how to do that. So now that you've seen that, I want you to see that little graphic and kind of get the idea. Now, let's watch the next video that is going to be available to you at shack.org/recruiting. You can do that louder. shack.org/recruiting. Like that. Okay. Chris?
Welcome to a new recruiting resource in the Sam Houston Area Council. We've made 2 videos showing 2 different methods of conducting a fun and successful Cub Scout sign-up night. This video demonstrates what we call the table rotation method, where parents and new youth sign in at the first table. Then they go on a self-paced journey through 5 stations to learn how scouting in the pack works. Some of the keys to the success of this model include a great model campsite set up in the center of the room. This includes a tent, camp chairs, maybe a fishing pole, a backpack, and whatever else you've got that makes scouting look like a really fun event. Around the outside of the model campsite are 5 different stations. Station 1 is called Who Are the Cub Scouts? The parent hosts at this station will share basic information about the Cub Scouts being a game with a purpose and being a lot of fun. Station 2 is called How Does the Program Work? This station briefly touches on dens, pack meetings, outside activities, and the importance of pack volunteers. Station 3 is called Advancement. This station touches on the different ranks in Cub Scouts, giving some of the specific adventures for each of the ranks and some of the age-appropriate activities that are opportunities for fun. The table hosts have a great opportunity to mention ways to volunteer as these parents are walking around to the different stations. Station 4 is called Funding the Program, and it covers registration and fundraising and gives an opportunity for the table hosts to briefly touch on pack fees and additional expenses. Remember that more financial details and specifics on fundraising will be covered during parent orientation, so we focus on the big picture. Station 5 is where it all comes together. This is joining and checkout. The volunteer hosts at this station are responsible for gathering up completed applications, making sure signatures are in place, getting payments in, registering new leaders, and answering any questions that may come up. It's a great idea to have extra parents helping at this station so that we keep that process flowing right along. We don't want parents waiting to join scouting that night. For more information on the table rotation model, including a sign-up night guide, which you can find on our recruiting website.
Interesting comment on that. The parents that did the role playing with us last week have not been using that table rotation method in their own units for recruiting. Most people have been using presentation. After doing this last week, a lot of interest in, we should do this. Now, one of your questions is going to be, what about the boards? And we are in the process of getting, if you consider all the color printing, a panel that goes on each of those tri-panel things, we have a sponsor for that and are working on getting those printed. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to have them all ready for you by roundtable next week, but that's our goal. And then we are going to make enough sets for each district. The goal is to have 4 per district that you can loan out to your units. Another question that came up last week is, what if we want to make our own so we just have it whenever we want it? Not a problem. We're going to put all those panels out on shack.org/recruitment. Now, anybody catch the typo on the last screen of the thing that recruitment? That'll get fixed too before next week. John, what's your question?
So, both methods are good, as you said, but one observation that we made on this table method versus the presentation method. Presentation method, that presenter starts at a certain time. If the family shows up late, then they are late to the presentation.
Correct.
Table method, they can show up late, and there's come and go. You're in and out, however, whenever they show up. So there's a positive to that.
Either way, you need to be prepared. You need to be ready before people get there, and you need to have enough adults to help. So then the question is, do you have that start time and that lively, fun presenter, kind of an entertaining kind of presentation, or do you do the come and go, which some would compare to like band sign-ups in high school, where you walk around the table and you know you get your uniform here and whatever. So we got 2 options, and now we have videos on YouTube to help you teach your pack leaders how to do both of them so they can choose. That's cool, right? Yeah. All right. All right. I want to hurry along, but I promise I can shut my done.
The advanced one is that compliance, and that's something.
The new one has lions in it, and has a bobcat moved over, so it's clear that lions do not hunt bobcats.
What if someone's prepared to do the presentation method and people start showing up early, like a lot too early?
That's what your greeters should be there early for. That's where you get friendly and let them help you set
And
up.
just sit there and talk until it's time to start? I mean, rotation works really well for that because they can go at their own pace.
Right. So you just have to be friendly, tell them we've got a presentation happening, come on in and help me set up some chairs.
Okay.
Something like that. Okay, very quickly, page 12, Here's your sample agenda for parent orientation meeting. Again, you've got some units that aren't familiar with that. Make sure you teach that at your training. You not only want to come to sign-up nights, you don't want people jobs dropping out, and they sign up and they don't come back because nobody made them feel welcome. This is the night you get to know them better. Help them make sure their agenda's formed, make sure those leaders are in place, they know how to get training. Let's make sure they get a good start, right? Okay. Go through this and know this yourself because you're going to train it. So make sure you know the information, all right? The last page, 13, has additional recruiting ideas, places you can get the word out. And again, choose some of those and go after it. Don't just sit back and assume that 4 or 5 yard signs are going to do it and a couple of posters in the school. Put a little more effort. It will pay off big time on getting more kids at your sign-up night.